Yo, what we saying, boys? What we saying, ladies and gentlemen? Today's day was quite not what I wanted actually. As in, I got every single setup right. Every single trade was right, but what I wanted, like, I was quite indecisive. That's what I'm trying to say. Overall, I lost $63. I took way too many trades. Didn't follow my maximum of 2 trades. What more? I made the decisions too quickly. I just rushed the markets today. I just had FOMO and everything I could have had. I just rushed the markets. That's the issue today, and I think that's only because I'm finals exam. I had my 2 final exams today. I came to home at around 3:25, so I was quite in the rush. Then I go into the charts and I was like, it was chaotic. I was stressed and everything. Like the environment wasn't really good to trade, but I still traded. Still didn't lose that much. And if I held, I would be actually up like hella, like 700, 750 or something like that, maybe even more. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me just go quickly through my bias, through my trades and everything. Yeah. So going on to the market open today, we swept yesterday's day, yesterday's high. We created this inverse 3-minute value gap here, like here, right here, and yeah, and based on that, we also had market open right here, and we filled this 5 minutes value gap as well. So I was pretty bearish at the start. I was looking for shorts, right? So I got the first short on this candle, and from what I remember, let me just create the 1 minute. Yeah, so I got an entry, I think somewhere here, bro. Like my fill was terrible. My stops, I think, were like above these highs. No, wait, what? Yeah, so my entry was here and my stops were above these highs again. Horrible, actually horrible trade, horrible thing, horrible execution. But yeah, got stopped out. Don't remember exactly how this trade played out. Can't really be bothered to go through it, but it was a loss. It was a rush trade. It wasn't well thought through. So if I didn't rush it, if I waited for the price to do what I wanted it to do, it would be a winning trade. Okay, that's it for ES pretty much. Then stepping on to Nasdaq. I know that ES wanted to go lower quicker, but I just preferred Nasdaq's price action, and that's why I favored Nasdaq in this case. What I saw that we tapped into the 3 minute value gap because the price was very similar, and we were bearish on the 5 minute. Nah, we weren't, but we were bearish on the 3 minute, right? Yes, we were. So I've seen this, and then I entered, like, I got full somewhere here, unfortunately, not over there, but yeah. Then we had this massive. Let me just put it like somewhere here, from what I remember. Then my stops were above this candle, and my first take profit was all the way down here. So as you can boys see, that was a very nice 1 to 5 hour ratio. I think at this point I was up like $750. I was like hella happy and everything, and I was basically chilling. But what we ended up doing was we ended up retracing. I saw this 1 minute inverse, and then I got scared, so I moved my stop loss to break even to this level. As you can see, I got stopped out, and then we ended up going all the way down to my take profits, and I ended up retaking this trade after we made an inverse with this value gap because we invalidated it, and then we made a very straight candle down, and we also broke no broke structure, but we maintained the bearish order flow right here. So that was my extra confirmation for the entry. Quick scalp again. Nice 1.87 RR, and yeah, that was basically the trade. These were the trades I took. Then again, I retook the long, not retook, but I took a long position because that's when my bias switched after we swept those 5-minute lows. And we respected this 5-minute rally up, and we swept this 50-minute candle lows. So I was bullish. I told my boy in Discord, yeah, we gonna be targeting this right now, and these highs, right? So these would be my 2 take profits. So execution perfect. Entry on the 1-minute inverse. Stops here. Take profit 1 all the way up here. What I ended up doing, I cheated out, boys. Moved my stops to the low of this candle. Oh, actually I got filled a bit higher, so my looked something like this, right? I was at this point I was minus $150, and I got stopped out, boys. Unfortunately, could have kept the stop loss to this level, which would mean in a very nice position, very nice win. Would have made me a little, what's that ratio? Would have made me a little $900 again. Absolutely diabolical. What diabolical? I'm not saying that word again. Sorry, boys, for ruining this shit. But absolutely a banger of a trade. Should have had it same as this one. I'm talking about that one. I don't know why I'm pointing with my finger because you can see my screen, obviously. But yeah, absolute horrible mistakes made by me today. Absolute horrible attitude going into the markets. I was stressed, I wasn't calm, I was emotional. Something you don't want to do as a trader, but you know, sometimes it happens, especially with a lot of going on in your life right now. Like my final exams and everything, I'm a bit overwhelmed at the end of the day. So you know, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the next week. Let me just show you my week. So I'm overall minus $90, which is seeing great improvements from the last week, which was minus 400. I was going to maintain this Friday streak. I was going to be profit after the first trade. I was going to be plus 1k, but ended up not going well. And so that's it. I'm minus $90 for this week. Made very much of my money back with Thursday. Looking forward to Monday. Looking forward to Tuesday. Looking forward to basically the next full week. I think Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm pretty free, available to trade. Thursday, Friday, I got exams. Then on Monday, I got an exam as well. But in the morning, so I'm ready to trade afternoon. Pretty good price action, boys. It's coming back to the markets. Like I'm reading them very well. So I'm pretty happy with what's happening right now. Hopefully, I can pass this funding count within the next 2 weeks. So yeah, boys, major mistakes for today. Being emotional, moving your stop loss before hitting the take profit 1, taking way too many trades. Again, we will not be risking maximum $500 a day. And actually, do you know what? I'm actually gonna put the limit on my shit to be $500 on my loss, potential loss. But yeah, anyways, I read the price action very well. The execution part is when I fucked up. I should have not moved the stop loss twice, and I should have not rushed the first trade. So my conclusion is very clear. Don't rush your trades. Don't move the stop loss until you take profit 1 is hit. And that's basically it, boys. Also, don't be greedy. Take off profits on the value gaps. That's what I'm gonna do as well next time. I was gonna do it this time, but I was in a call with my boy, and that's not going well for trading. So I'm not going on any calls for now, at least until I pass this account. And yeah, for futures that's it. But I wanna guys show you, for those of you who watched the video to the end, my gold setup, right? Really big position right here really massive position already in a 1 to 4 RR ratio. Gonna pass me the FTMO challenge that I'm currently doing, the verification process, so the second phase, boys. Yeah, I just got a very good strategy on gold as of right now. So what you wanna be doing, you wanna place the trade before the Asian session opens, then you get a very nice sleep while making money. So that's what I'm trying to do with gold right now. As of right now, I got like 4 out of 4 wins with the strategy. So the idea is you take 2 trades a day, not a day, but a week, or like 3 maximum, and then you get crazy profits, crazy RR ratio, and basically everything about the strategy is like it's mind blowing, right? But I'm gatekeeping it for now, testing it a bit more. If it's gonna bring me lots of profits, boys, I'm gonna make a video, gonna teach you how the strategy exactly works and everything. But yeah, pretty much that's it for today. You know my mistakes, I know my mistakes, which is the most important part of this video. So as I said multiple times before, they are for me to reflect on my thing, analyze the charts, know what I did wrong, what I did right, and go into the markets, not make the same mistakes ever again. So that's it, boys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.